Alright, welcome back to Delgado's Tutorials, and in this video I'm going to demonstrate to you how to install VM Workstation Pro on your Windows device and how to activate it at no cost. Stay tuned. Now, for this channel to be successful, I need to have a lab environment with some servers, desktop computers, all inside of them. Now, I'm not trying to build out all these devices with physical computers. Like I said, we're trying to stay low cost. So what we're going to use is virtualization. Virtualization allows you to run multiple computers within your computer, sharing the same resources. This way, it's a lot less money and better for your budget.
Winning.
Today, what we're going to be using is the VM Workstation Pro. Now, we're also going to be demonstrating how to activate this at no cost to you.
Say what?
So, we're going to go ahead and go to the website. The link will be in the description below. And here we can see it. We are here. Now we got the Workstation Pro for Windows. We're going to go ahead and click on this one. There is for Linux. There will be a video in the future demonstrating how to do this all on a Linux device. That's mainly what I like to use. So that's what we will be using in the future. But today we're going to be ahead and using the Windows. We're going to click download now. Wait for it to download. Now that it's almost done, we're going to go ahead, wait for it to finish, and double click on it once it is done. Now, the best part about using the VMware is you can end up setting up different things to go to different VLANs, different honeypots. We'll go ahead and demonstrate that all in a video coming up. So, let's see, where's this going? I just got the UAC asking if if it's okay to install it. We hit yes. See, we have this coming up right here. Now this is gonna be the welcome screen. It's gonna be telling you, hey, welcome, we're setup wizard. We're gonna run this guy. Yes. Here is the whole license terms and agreement. Go ahead and read it. If you ever have a hard time sleeping one night, it'll be very help you knock it out. We're gonna go ahead and click accept and next. Now we're just gonna leave everything here basic. Now the install too, right here we can see it shows the install path to the C drive, program files, x86, VMware Workstation. Now if you're using a different multiple hard drives, you can always install it onto the other hard drive, select the path, but we're gonna keep everything basic, so we're just gonna go ahead and click next. We're gonna go ahead and join the community, check the product at startup, check the product for updates. Okay, we're gonna make a desktop icon and the start menu for start menu program folder. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and click the upgrade to begin. So we're just gonna go ahead and click upgrade. So now we're starting on Workstation Pro. While this goes through, we're just gonna wait and I'll get back to you once it's close to the end. Now that it is complete, we are here. We're going to go ahead and click finish. And let this go ahead and start up. Here we can see that an icon was made. I'm going to go ahead and double click on this icon. Now here's the part where it gets interesting. Here we can use it for free for 30 days. But I said we're going to activate it at no cost to you. So how are we going to do this, you ask? Well, the best way we're going to go about doing this is using the good old Google. So, go in here, go to google.com. Now, we have VM Workstation. So, we're going to go VM. Let's go ahead and click right here in the box. VMWARE Workstation 16 keys. Now, when we go through here, you're gonna end up seeing most of these devices are gonna be from GitHub. We have VM Workstation Pro, Serial Keys, GitHub. These devices, most people already have cracked them. Come out, we can see, oh, it works. So we're gonna just come on here, copy, and paste. Gonna go ahead and just do a continue. Hit yes. And finish. At this point now, people, you can see we have VM Workstation. Now, the next part of this is we have to set up your network adapters. Your network adapters are what allow your device that you will be installing to connect to the internet or connect to other devices. So we're going to come over here, virtual network editor, and let it initialize. So here we can see we have the VMnet, host only, and NAT. Now, host only, let's go over this. Host only means it's only talking to the host, no other device. And when you end up setting NAT, what usually does happen, or not always, but a good majority of the time, is it will make a new IP address scheme of the 172 range for your guest VMs. Here we can go ahead and see here, and it has a 192.168.182 is what it's going to be using. Like I said, not all the times it uses 172, but sometimes it does. Now, what we're going to end up doing is called bridging. What bridging allows us to do is bridging will allow our guest VM that we are making to connect to the internet using a real IP address from our router. Basically, it's going to be receiving an IP address from our router instead of the host. Under NAT, it receives the IP address from the host. Under bridge, it receives the IP address from the router. Before we get here, it says administrator privileges is required for network configuration changes. So we're going to click change settings. We're going to click yes. Now we're going to click network. Now we are in here. We did the same thing. If you did not see that, if I went too fast, we're going to come over here, click edit, virtual network editor. It's going to open it back up. Let's see. Change settings. Click yes. And then I come click it again. Awesome. So now we can end up saying, all right, this is our VMnet 0. This one is bridge. Here we can say bridge. We can see who is it bridge to. Now this part becomes very important. Right now I'm using a laptop, so I just have the Wi-Fi card. So here we can see, oh, it's connected to the Wi-Fi AC 8260. It's my wireless. Now if you have a desktop or another device that has multiple network adapters, you have to pick the one that you are using. If you're saying, oh, I want to bridge to my Ethernet, but then later on you're using Wi-Fi and you're like, man, I wonder why my guest VM doesn't have service. It's because of what you had selected that it's bridged to. So please remember that. So we're going to make sure this right here is going to be bridged to my card. We'll click apply and okay. Here it's going to be loading the network configuration changes. And we click OK. Now in my next videos, I'm going to be showing how to install VM Workstation and how to activate it on a Linux device. And from there, we're going to start showing how to actually start building up our lab environment. Our lab environment is going to consist of an Active Directory server that has WSUS, network policy server, and also we're going to have some users' computers in there also. So please subscribe, follow me, hit the notification symbol, and this is Delgado's Tutorials. Thank you.